Okay, hello everyone. We're playing some Atelier Sophie today. We just made Plakta be human. So we're gonna be fulfilling our promise with her and taking her out around town on a little date. So I'm excited. I was actually playing Atelier Sophie off of stream to alchemize a bunch of items and stuff. Oh, like the bun you're holding in your starting soon screen? Oh, like a bunny stuffy? Oh, that's amazing. I've seen the sharks at Costco and they look super cute. Yeah, now it's Easter time, so people are selling like a bunch of bunny stuffed plushies now. I'm really sad because I didn't get much money for my paycheck, so I couldn't buy any bunny stuff this year. But I guess next year I'll have money saved up. Like, I don't really have any money saved up right now. But yeah, we got Plakta here. We made her human, so look at her in all of her glory. I really like her eyes. They got sparkles in it. I guess that's their way of indicating that, like, she's not human, she's a doll.
Hey, Plakta, do you remember our promise from before?
By the way, how is audio sound, everyone? Can you hear the voice acting and everything all right? Is it too loud, too soft, too quiet? Let me know.
Our promise? Wait, do you mean...
Yes, we're going on a date.
Yeah, that one. Our promise that when you turn back into a human, we would go places together. Well, you technically aren't a human. You're a doll, but... good enough.
Hell yeah, I just want to go on a date. Come on, come on, come on.
I see. Then I would love to go with you. That's great! Then let's go!
Let's hold hands. They holding hands? Damn it.
Oh, there! Look at that! They're selling some fun stuff. Unlike before, now we can actually go and take a look. That's right. Let's take a look.
What do they got? Takoyaki?
What do you think, Plakta? Doesn't Meister Horse's tea have a really nice aroma?
It's not takoyaki, but still, tea's pretty good.
Yes, it seems to be very high class.
It tastes really good, too. You should try it.
Would this body have any problems if I eat or drink things?
Huh, well, she's like a doll. It's not like she's like a robot, right? So I don't know. Would she be able to taste?
Huh? You'll be fine, I think.
Oh boy. What if she breaks down and then it's like, oh shit, I gotta make everything all over again for her? But if she broke down, would her soul leave too? That's another thing that you gotta think about too with this, because her soul is inside of the doll. This really is Full Metal Alchemist. Because like Edward put the soul of Alphonse into like a suit of armor. And then like Sophie puts Plakta's soul into a doll. It's a watermelon, my melody. All I could find was Hello Kitty for the longest time. And the bun was away from the rest when I found her. Oh my god, I love My Melody. My Melody is my favorite Sanrio character, other than Hello Kitty. I have like a really big connection to Hello Kitty because of my old cat I named after a Hello Kitty, which made me like her a lot. But My Melody is my favorite Sanrio character. Oh, I hope you cherish her. And it's a watermelon one too. That sounds cute.
Wow, that was fun!
Yes, we browsed various items and having tea with you was a splendid experience.
Yeah, we went on a date.
Feel like it's been a while since I had this much fun.
That's right. In my case, it's been 500 years. I'd forgotten that it was this enjoyable to actually have a human body. I was able to remember all this thanks to you as well, Sophie.
It was well worth all the work if you're happy, Plakta. But this is only the beginning. Your memories still haven't come back, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. This is the whole reason why we transferred her into a human body, so that she could remember things more.
I guess I can say this is still the halfway point.
I'm very curious if she's connected to Meklet and Automata, since they were saying how turning her into a doll will help further their plans. And they seem to be connected to alchemy in some way. Where did the soul come from? So, Plakta is an alchemist, and when she was close to dying, she found a way to transfer her soul into a book. But the thing was that when she transferred her soul to the book, she lost her memories, and she was only able to remember herself once Sophie started putting alchemy recipes into her. And then, what was it? What was that? What came after that? So we were putting recipes in her to restore her memories, but eventually she stopped remembering stuff, and we looked into it, and it's like she has to have a human form to kind of remember stuff. So we made an item called like the Hades compass to help guide her soul into a new doll body. It kind of reminds me of Cagliostro. If any of you have ever played Grand Blue Fantasy, Cagliostro, whenever she got close to dying, she would transfer her body, her soul into another body, and just keep living. Sounds like a lot like what Plakta is doing. Hi, I'm sorry to hear that you no longer have a Bilf Geoff. Yeah, but now I have a... I almost said Gilf again. I have a Wilf. I have a Wilf now.
My
Not a
final
Dilf.
goal is to reclaim all your memories. I made a promise after all.
The narrative is so anime. It is. It's very much like the whole thing with Alphonse from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Sophie.
Elio, I found it? Oh, what have you found?
So to do that, I'm going to work even harder with alchemy.
What is this? Oh, the fan-made image of Gin on the mastermind. Yeah, I remember seeing this floating around. I still don't think Gin is the mastermind. Well, I mean, we've kind of already seen the mastermind, right? Well, I guess there's the debate on like, is Midori the final boss or not? But yeah, memes. I would have lost it if you said that again. Perseverance. Ooh. Is that like endurance? Hold on. Increases break. Oh no. Unaffected by revival after effects. Okay, so it's not endurance. Damn. Okay, you got any more events, Plakta? Moving my body is still a little awkward. Maybe because I was a book for so long. A gift for me? What did I do to deserve this? Just plain existing. I'll probably give her this, because it's a book. I can have this? I'll take it gratefully. I love you, girl! Okay, let me see. Even this body gets hungry. How strange. I see your girlfriend has upgraded from a book into a You're Hot android. Yes! Doesn't she look beautiful? Well, relax a little. Okay. So, do we have any new recipes? I think we filled all our recipe book. Yeah, we did. Okay. So, I guess to relax, we'll just be running around and talking to people. Let's go talk to Monica. Also, how are you doing, Marn? Both of which are near references. I'll give her this because it's a book. That's bookophobic. I often have unpopular opinions, but Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is my favorite piece of entertainment of all time. Oh, wow. I mean, Fullmetal Alchemist is a good series, so, like, no hate there. Okay, at least she's not making me go to the church. Also see that Sophie has obtained the drip. Yes, she has. She's wearing her grandma's clothes. which somehow gives her drip. Well, I mean, I guess it's technically hers now, because she alchemized it. But it was originally her grandma's. But yeah, look at that drip. We are looking respectfully. But honestly, I really like it. I like the... What is that pattern? With the diamonds? What is that called? I really like that pattern. I like the dark red on yellow is really nice.
Oh, sorry. I was really into this book. You want to buy something?
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, well, I don't have money. This just proves that fashion doesn't fade and that Grandma had the drip since day one. Also, I got curious and I looked into Sophie 2. Oh, I'll talk about it after this event with Zongli. Fritz!
Sophie, what is it?
I wanted to thank you again for helping with Plakta. It seems like Plakta really likes that body too.
I'm glad she likes it. My painstaking efforts making it were all worth it. So, would you like to hear about all the little details I worked on?
So yeah, there's like the mysterious series, which is what Sophie is the first game of in the series, is a little weird. It's kind of like the Arland series, but a bit more debatable on where you should jump in after. So like the Arland series starts with Rurona, Totori, Meruru, then Lulua. And Lulua came out right before Riza came out. So it was quite a few years after Meruru came out that we got another game in the Arland series. But the weird thing with the Mysterious trilogy is it goes Sophie, then Firis, then Liddy and Suelle. But we just also got Sophie 2, which takes place directly after Sophie 1. So I've been like, should I jump into Firis or get Sophie 2 after I beat Sophie 1? So I was looking into it, and one of the characters in Sophie 2 appears to be Sophie's grandma. It seems like Plakta really likes that body too. Oh, so Sophie likes Plakta's body? I mean, she better. Why do all the drip memes show people wearing the ugliest jacket I've ever seen though? I mean, what about like the people that wear Supreme? Like, why do people make such a big deal out of Supreme? You're just wearing a white t-shirt that says Supreme on it. It's so lame. Maybe another time.
I see, that's unfortunate. Still, creating Plakta's body was a good experience for me. Didn't think it was possible to put a soul into a doll.
Alchemy really seems to have no bounds. What about souls into bodies of armor? Yeah, I still don't know that much about alchemy. But I think alchemy is like a power from dreams. DK, why did some rapper surgically replace all of his natural hair with gold chains? People are fucking weird, what can I tell you? Wait, what? Did that actually happen? Huh? What? Are Atelier games a commitment? It depends. It depends. Yup. Oh my god, what? Hold on. Rapper, gold chain hair. Oh my god, hold on. That was like one of the first. What the fuck? This rapper underwent surgery to replace his hair with golden chains? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Is this allowed? This shouldn't be allowed. He's even got like diamond chains. What the fuck? Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Mexican rap and reggae, I can't say that word. Artist Dan Sir has surgically implanted chains into his scalp, which according to him marks the first rapper to have gold hair implanted in human history. His intentions were to appear straight out of a jewelry store. What the fuck? What the fuck? I hope not everyone copies me now since revealing the body modification on TikTok. I hope no one else does it. I sent you a picture of McDumbass here. Here, you guys want to see McDumbass? What the fuck? What the fuck? Just wear fucking chains. Like, even the whole, like, what was it? People that do, they get, like, golden teeth? What the hell? There was a guy that implanted a diamond in his forehead and nearly bled to death after having it taken out. Why are people like this? Yeah, here's gold chain McFucking stun. What the fuck? Cursed. Cursed information. But yeah, to answer your question, Zoomer, it depends. It really depends. A lot of the Atelier games have perfect jumping points into them, but a lot of them are also part of a series. So it's good if you're interested in an Atelier game to look if it's the first game in a series. So if I were to explain things a bit better, Atelier Iris, for example, has 3 games, and they're all pretty well labeled. Atelier Iris 1, 2, and 3. But if you go into stuff like Arland Trilogy, the thing that you have to pay attention to is the little extra information in the title. So the full information on this title is Atelier Sophie, Alchemist of the Mysterious Book. So that puts it in the Mysterious series. And that's one thing that you gotta pay attention to with the Atelier series. So we have the Alchemist of the Mysterious Book here. And then there's Atelier Firis, the Alchemist and the Mysterious Journey. Then there's Suelle and Liddy, Alchemists and the Mysterious Paintings. And then Sophie 2, Alchemist of the Mysterious Dreams. So all of them have mysterious in it, which puts them in the Mysterious series. And that's one thing that you gotta pay attention to with the titles for Atelier games when they come out. And then Arland Trilogy, or, well, they're not Trilogy anymore because we got Lulua. They're all Atelier, Rorona, the Alchemist of Arland, Atelier Totori, the Adventurer of Arland, Atelier Maruru, the Princess of Arland, Atelier Lulua, the Daughter of Arland. I don't actually remember if that was the title, but they all have Arland in the title, which is what you gotta pay attention to with that. And then Atelier Aisha is the first of the Dusk series that all have Dusk in the name. So Atelier Aisha, the Alchemist of Dusk. Then there's Atelier Estra and Logi, the Alchemists of the Dusk Sky. And then there's Atelier Shali, the Alchemists of the Dusk Sea. So they all have Dusk in the name. And then Riza is a bit more upfront on it. You got Atelier Riza 1, Ever Darkness, and the Secret Hideout. Then you have Atelier Riza 2, the Fairy something something. I haven't played Riza 2. But yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind with the series is that, like, you wouldn't want to jump into Totori before playing Rorona. But perfect jumping points for the Atelier series, I would say, would be Atelier Aisha. It's a good series to start with the Dusk series. But if you don't like, another thing to keep in mind is some Atelier games have time limits. Atelier Aisha has a 3-year time limit in the calendar. If you ever played like Persona, it's kind of like that. So like everything you do spends time, like gathering stuff and all that. So the game will end if you like, and I believe you have to reach a story conclusion for one thing to unlock the 3rd year as well with Atelier Aisha. So that's another thing to keep in mind is if your game has a time limit in it. Sophie doesn't. Sophie doesn't have a time limit. Rorona has time limits. Every month you get an assignment to alchemize an item. And if you don't alchemize that item or get a good score, because the thing with Rorona is that your alchemy shop is in danger of getting shut down. So you have to fulfill things for the kingdom in order to stay afloat. So if you fail that monthly check, you'll get a game over Or they'll sometimes like let you get away with it if it's your first failure. They'll be like, okay, just don't mess up this time. But yeah, I would say if you're afraid of the time limit stuff, Atelier Sophie might be a good jumping point to get into the Atelier series. It's not too stressful, I would say. You just got to be careful with where you're jumping in case you're jumping into a series of like 4 games and you're jumping into the second game. Because unless it's Riza or Iris, they don't label them too well. That looks uncomfortable, yeah. I was gonna play Atelier Aisha, the Alchemist of Dusk, though through totally accurate means. Atelier Aisha is my favorite Atelier game. I highly recommend it. Atelier Lappy, Alchemist of the Starry Sky. Because Lord, you know these games. Yeah, I've played these games since I was a kid. I started with Atelier Iris, and it's a very niche. I guess I'm like the know-it-all of niche series, because I'm also the know-it-all of Dot Hack, which is also like super complicated for jumping into it. But yeah, good starting points for Atelier series. Atelier Rowena, if you're okay with the monthly time limit. Atelier Aisha, if you're okay with the 2-year time limit. Sophie, if you're afraid of the time limit. And then, I wouldn't recommend Riza for first-time playthroughs unless you hate turn-based games and you prefer ATB combat, because it plays like Final Fantasy games. But the thing is that the rest of the games in the series are turn-based. So it's not a good introduction to the series, I would say, even though a lot of people have been introduced to this series through Riza. You asked me long ago. You just say yes, it is a commitment. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It kinda is. It kinda is. Yes, I'm just an outsider, so this might not mean much coming from me, but you seem to have a knack for alchemy. It's a wonderful technique that you're capable of using. You should continue training it.
Yes, I will, thank you.
Still, after looking at Plokta, I started thinking that autonomous dolls could be good too. It's a commitment if you want to understand it all, not so much if you just want to chill and play video, yeah. You just gotta be careful not to start from a second game in a series, cause if you want to go back, it'll spoil you. I'll start thinking about incorporating them into my puppet shows. Like, some games will straight up have the final boss become like a regular, like, slice of life character that you spend time with in a sequel.
That sounds really interesting.
Alright. Alright, let's go to the church. Well, let me see if Julio has an event.
Oh, he does! Nice. Sir Julio!
Hello, Sophie. Do you need something?
There's something I wanted to ask you.
Ask me? What could it be?
You know a lot of things about alchemy, right? I was wondering why you know so much.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm not sure if we're gonna actually do Doki Doki Literature Club today. I'm not sure, since I tend to play this game for a really long time. Like, this is my comfort game to play on stream. So I might do Doki Doki when I get home from work, or might not, since I think. Let me look at my schedule. Actually, I think I might have work tomorrow morning. So let me just double check on that. Okay, yeah, I do have work tomorrow morning, so I probably won't stream when I get home. I'll probably just go straight to sleep. So yeah, probably no Doki Doki today, unfortunately, guys. If you like time limits, Atelier Aisha. If you fear time limits, Atelier Sophie. If you embrace time limits, Majora's Mask. The reason's quite simple. I told you before, but I've been traveling to investigate alchemy. And that's why.
But you know things that I had no idea even existed.
I doubt there's much like that, but I have traveled to many places. I should go read the rest of Dragalia Lost current event. Oh yeah, that's the last event, right? It's shutting down at the end of the month, right? That sucks. That means I've met many people and learned from them. It may be thanks to that. I think it's important to go and gain knowledge directly from the source. I see. Someday you should travel to distant places, not just places around here. I'm sure there's much for you to gain. Also, apparently I heard that Fierce, the game that comes after this, or technically comes after Sophie 2 if you want to argue about timeline shit. Apparently Fierce is like an open world game, so I'm very interested in that. Some people were comparing it to Breath of the Wild, and how it has, but the thing is that it has a time limit, so I'm very, very scared of if I play it on stream. You're right. I really want to go and see lots of different places. Last update date is July, if I recall correctly. Oh, really? I thought they were like closing really soon because a bunch of people were like, "Oh my god, we gotta archive all of this." But that's good then. That gives people a bit more time to work on archiving. You know what else has an open world? Elden Ring. Yeah, but can you make pie in Elden Ring? Hello, Pamela. No event? Okay, bye. Alright, let's go. Oh. I guess we'll go to the cafe. You can actually, if I remember correctly. Oh, wow!
Welcome.
Can you make a cannon in the shape of a pony, though?
Which request? Welcome.
Like, look at this shit. Hold on. Pony missile! I'm excited to get in a battle and use this on something. I want to see what it does. You know, I should mess with my formation. Let me see, who should I put in my party? I'll keep Julio in because he's really strong. Let's put Monica in. And we'll put in Oscar. That sounds good. The starting trio.
Well,
oh, wait, I already checked on you. Never mind. I wonder if there's like an event if I go in the front of the atelier. No? Okay. I guess... Oh, geez. Oh, I'm gonna go out then, because I actually did like a bunch of alchemy off stream. So, we're gonna do some exploring. If I remember correctly, you can marry a blue four-armed demigod named Rani, so it's pretty close. Oh my god. We have a thing here. Oh, this boss right here. Alright, let's see if we can beat this boss at the Forgotten Nursery.
What?
Oh, some money. Okay, so there should be a boss somewhere around here to fight. Where is he? It's like he's supposed to be like a big guy, so I shouldn't be able to miss him. Oh, and did I equip my backpack? Because I've been noticing I had a backpack in my inventory that like lets me fit more stuff into my rucksack. But I didn't have it equipped. Okay, I do have it equipped. Alright, is he in here? In the ancient kitchen? Where's this dude? Oh, hey! It's Flocta!
Okay.
What a pain.
I don't think I've ever fought these. Do these only appear once you get Flocta? Curious. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save my MP for that boss, because I'm not sure how tough that boss is. Yeah, and look at that. We just kill him right away.
Done already?
Truly, a forgotten kitchen. Yeah, and I always change my playlist. So I believe the music that I have playing for battles is from Atelier Aisha. And then overworld map music is from Atelier Iris. Because those are my two favorite Atelier game series, so I listen to them a lot. Get away from me! I just want to fight the one boss that I'm supposed to fight. Where is he at? Does he only come out at night or something? Masterless Gazebo. Where's he at? Jeez. Okay. What area is this? This is the Forgotten Nursery. And it says that the monster appears here, so he might be a nighttime only boss. So if I just gather around some items here, it should get dark in no time. Let me see. Okay, yeah, it's getting darker. Okay, it should be night now. So the monsters should be changing soon. Let me just get one more gather. Okay, these guys haven't changed. So it must be in a different area. He does look like a monster that would come out at night, because he's like a big old demon guy. Okay, he's not in here. So he must be at the Masterless Gazebo. I hope. He showed up on the map, and it even has like the quest indicator here. It's gotta be somewhere here. Where is he? Hello? It's me, your doctor. Oh, there he is.
Just fight like we usually do.
There he is. Let's go. Let me see. Let's go with getting a buff. Motorfield ain't that useful. I also want to see what items I have. Yeah, let's use the Codex of Creation. I want to see what this does. And then spinning shovel. Okay, so that's a debuff. Let's get that on.
A challenge, fair and square.
You won't escape.
Oh, we might just be able to kill them with this. Ooh.
Here I come.
Cute!
I'll blow you all away.
I'm gonna lie, it doesn't have the presence of a boss type monster. Special, yeah, but not a boss. I guess it's not a boss. Let me level it up.
I can apply this experience to the future.
Yeah, that guy was kind of easy.
I become stronger for the plants.
I think that was just for a cafe quest. Evil core. Oh, we got some armor. Let me see if any of that is good on anyone. Not good on you. What about you? No. No. Monica! Monica! Were you there for the church event with her? Oh wait, that's good on him. Mixed fur vest. When is Plocta gonna join the party as a playable character though? That's my question. Monica! Oh, we ran out of room. Okay, let's head on home then. Haven't been around in a while. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Blinded. Give me 1 second. Let me just... Is this gonna... Oh, that don't look good. Here. I won't use it today because I got my hands on my controller, but I will be hydrating, don't worry. I'm getting that Gamer Fuel Mountain Dew. Do. Ah. Delicious. Thank you, Blinded. But yeah, I heard that there is a system in this game called Doll Maker. And you, like how you build Plocta changes her stats in battle. So I'm excited to get her
What's our
unlocked
destination?
as like a party member, because that sounds really cool. Like, I don't remember any of the other games in the series having something like that. Oh, event. Plocta, are you here? I'm here. What do you need? I have some very important business with you. But what, pray tell, happened in the church with best girl Monica? She yelled at us because we didn't go to church, and she forced us to go to church. Dollmaker, I hardly know her. Oh my god! Thank you for subscribing to Tier 1 for 8 months! Oh my god! Shimoka K, thank you! Awa awa, awa awa. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you so much, Kay! She yelled at you, lucky! So how's your day going, Kay? I hope today's going good for you. Important business with Plocta? What could it be? We made our book into a human. Well, a doll, but still. I've come to see you wearing my clothes. I didn't get a chance to take a good look the other day. I'm looking respectfully. So that's what it was. It's okay, right, Plocta? Well, I don't really mind. Alright, then let's get started. Yes, yes! It's great! I knew it would look great on you. Yeah, what kind of outfit is this anyway? Although it might be a bit small, despite being elastic, it's really tight on you around here. Oh, you just woke up! How's your day going? My day's going pretty much the same way. I just woke up a little bit ago too. I did like my laundry for my shirt for work, and that's about it that I did today. What kind of outfit is that? A perfect one. It ain't a maid outfit. Where are the jorts? This outfit is incomplete without them. Yeah, come on, Leon. You're really a fashion designer? Leon, you're staring too much there. It's, a little embarrassing. Huh? Oh, sorry about that. I was just really into it. It's fine. Hey, Plocta, can you tell me your opinion about these clothes? They're not maid outfits, right? Yeah, you don't like it because it's not a maid outfit. My opinion, it's easy to move around in, and very comfortable. I'm very pleased with it. Plocta likes it so much that I sometimes catch her just looking at it and grinning. Oh wow, got like 2 bots in chat at the same time. Thank you, Barn! Sophie, when exactly did you see that? 3, I'm also here. I mean, you're fine, Twy. You're the only bot we allowed in chat other than Keeble. Not that I'm a bot. Say no more, Chief. Out. Twy gets banned. All this time, it's really nice though. I want Leon to make me some clothes too. We gonna get some clothes for Sophie? Barnhouse banned NN Twy. There you go, Twy. I see. I'm happy you like it so much. Anyway, I'm satisfied now. I'll go home. See you two again. Make me some clothes. Make me a maid outfit. Whoa! Thank you for the 100 bits, Viv streams too? Oh my god, what? Thank you so much for the kindness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the biddies. I hope you're having a fun day today, Viv. I cannot ban him. His username is untypable. He is too powerful. Does that mean my messages won't go through? I need a new way of communicating. Oh, I know. Oh, hold on. Someone's at my door. Give me one moment. Okay, guys, give me a second. I gotta call my cousin because her car broke down, and my uncle's wondering where she's at. So just give me that moment real fast. Sorry, guys. My cousin's not replying, so I'm gonna give her a phone call. I am so sorry about that. There was a bit of a family emergency with my uncle. My cousin, her car stopped working, and I thought she was, like, able to be home when she messaged me that. But apparently she's been stuck and not telling anyone where she's at. So I had to get in contact with her and be like, where are you at? And then she told me that she's getting towed. And I was like, but where are you at? And she wouldn't respond. I tried calling her. She rejected me. Then my uncle was like, I'm trying to call her, but like my thing's not coming through. So he had me call him. He got my phone call. I called him. I called myself through his phone and it worked. So I was like, okay, it's just that our cousin is rejecting your phone calls. And also I was talking to him about getting a ride home from work, since my cousin whose car broke down actually was the one that was going to pick me up from work. So, like, I have a ride to work, but I don't have too much money in my account for lifts. So, my uncle was talking to me about giving me a ride home, and he said he will pick me up. And I'm just gonna cancel my Lyft ride right now, if that's okay, y'all. You're good, Elio. No worries, Elio. Thank you. Alright, I think I just canceled it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright. Also, let me message Yume, because I asked Yume, if they could pick me up from work, but they weren't sure if they could pick me up from work or not, because of their family. So let me just message Yume, and be like, hey, Yume, my uncle can pick me up from work, so no worries about giving me a ride home. Okay, we're all good now. That really sucks for your cousin. Yeah, it really sucks all around. But yeah, sorry about that. You can bonk Elio roughly 3,667 times with that amount of points. Not enough? What do you mean? I wish Elio gave me a phone call. I can bonk Elio 17,434 times? Y'all really doing the math, damn. But yeah, we're back to it with the game. Sorry about the wait, everyone. Alright, I should get back to work now. And it was silent too. You guys are just here with nothing playing in the background. I'm so sorry about that. Sophie, when did you see it? Answer me, Sophie. Wait, what? See what? Don't apologize for the wait or even for the height. Oi! Oi, oi! What do you mean height? I know that was a joke on weight, like how much you weigh, but... Okay, nothing else with her. When am I gonna unlock more recipes? Yeah, I was just making a weight hike joke. No, I know. I was just joking because of how short I am. I feel attacked. Wow, no events. It's like nothing. Maybe I shouldn't have done alchemy off stream, because I spent like a month's worth of like, okay, my cousin's home now, everyone. My cousin is home, so no need to worry, everyone. She's home safe. She just messaged me. But yeah. Oh, hey, Pamela's out here today, so this must be an event. Pamela? It looks like she's praying really seriously. Maybe I shouldn't interrupt her. I pray very seriously too. To Pamela, because she's my god. Oh, Sophie, welcome. To think this is how you react when I joke about an unrelated thing. I should just stick to making fun of you. It all goes back to making fun of me. I'm a sensitive bun. Even when you're not making fun of me, I'll think you're making fun of me. I'm sorry for interrupting you. You're praying really seriously. I'm a nun. I need to pray like this once in a while, too. Just once in a while? Anyway, what were you praying for? Do you really need a reason to pray? You pray for the sake of praying. It doesn't have to be for someone or something specific. Really? I thought you should pray for a sunny day tomorrow, or for work to go well. Things like that. See, Sophie really is atheist. She doesn't know anything about prayer. Sophie, those are more like wishes. I guess you're right. The more I see of this game, the more I'm convinced Sophie is an atheist. Like, she hates going to church. She doesn't know what prayers are. And this seems to be a very heavily religious town, too. But, let's see, if I think about it, I pray for the people of this town to always live healthy lives. Or for the baby born on a certain day to grow up healthy and strong. I think about things like that while praying. It sounds more like agnostic or just not practicing to me, though. Oh yeah, it could be agnostic. I just say I'm agnostic myself, so that makes sense. And of course, I think about you and your friends too, Sophie. Pamela was thinking about things like that? She's such a kind person. I love her. I think about you too, Pamela. Hey! Mommy, dual hour? Again, that's right. Respectfully, of course. Did you say you're agnostic because you're hoping to get a BILF GM? No, I'm just agnostic. I was raised Catholic by my mom. Like, I would go to church. But even then, I think my mom kind of went with it due to, like, our society is all like, you gotta go to church. My mom never was very much for church either. But yeah, I was raised Christian, but I hated church. And then I used to live with my aunt, and she was Jehovah's Witness, and I had to go to the Kingdom Hall a lot. And eventually I was just like, there's probably a God out there. Maybe. I just don't really care. He's really fast at running away for someone who's so heavy and out of shape. I don't know. I flip-flop between atheist and agnostic. I'm like, does God exist? Nah. Does God exist? Maybe. What's wrong? Either way, I don't really care that much. Oscar was supposed to look after the store, but he left early and hasn't come back. Mommy, don't be mean to Mommy's son. I feel so bad for Oscar. Don't be talking shit on him. What? But he promised he'd start doing his work properly the other day. It seems like I'll have to give him a good scolding next time I see him. Give me a good scolding too, Mommy. Sophie, Monica, could I ask something of you two? Lucky, I know, right? Ah! Getting you a good present for Mother's Day. Exactly! Do you want us to search for Oscar? Don't worry, Miss Marguerite. We'll find him. Wait, why were there two bonks? I pressed it twice accidentally. I didn't hear the bonk noise, so I pressed it twice. Good at guessing, as I'd expect. If only my lazy son was this dependable. It was a 2-for-1 deal, twy. A steak and an apple for the price of one. Sophie, you should help too. We need to set Oscar straight. What if Oscar's gay though? Yeah, this is for Oscar's own good. I'm glad I got the discount. Seeing you say I don't care about you, Twy. I'm sorry, I need to ask, but I'm counting on you. Just leave it to us. Sophie, I'll search the area south of the church. You search the north side. Okay, I got it. Still, I wonder where Oscar went. Probably somewhere with plants. He's always going to places like that in his spare time. Yeah, 'cause he's a cutie. Yeah, he even went outside of town before. Wait, could he have gone outside again? That's possible. Let's search inside the town first. If we don't find him, we'll have to consider other options. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll go now. Yes, let's find him. Alright, look for Oscar. So she said north of the church, right? So is this... Okay, that's to the town entrance. And does this go to the church? Okay, that's the plaza, so that is the church. So... Okay, this is north. This is north of the church, so we just gotta keep going this way then. I'm really bad with my directions, if you couldn't tell. Oh wait, I went the wrong way. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I got bad sense of direction. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, Monica. I'm a dumbass. I'm also really bad with directions too. Hey, any of you see a cute little boy? Okay, what way do we go from here? Since it's north, probably this way, right? Dun, 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 dun. This song sounds so happy. I love this song. I think this is Murmuring at the Brooks is the name of the song, I think. Where are you at, Oscar?
Barrel, barrel.
Barrel, barrel. In any of these houses? No, he wouldn't be in any of these houses, would he? Nearby fort? Oh, he's probably here. Yep. Elio down bad for Monica Lappy, everyone. Ah, there he is. I see, so you've never seen the Eternal Blossom either. My nickname for him is just Elio down bad Lappy. Because I'm constantly down bad. Oscar, who are you talking to? Hey, Sophie, I was just talking to this flower. I've always wanted to ask, but why are you able to talk to plants? I don't really know. I've just been like this for a long time. It's strange to me why everyone else can't hear the voices of plants. He's so cute. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny flower or a weed. They're all alive, just like us. Of course they would talk. Is that really how it works? You've always taken me seriously since long ago. Well, I know you make up excuses to get out of things you don't like, but you don't like. Of course, I want to live honestly, and I want others to live honestly too. I mean, I wouldn't really consider that honesty. Although you forget your promises a lot, like how you aren't watching the store right now. Miss Marguerite was really mad, you know. Oh crap, I totally forgot about the store. Yeah, Mommy is angry. Sophie, could you forget you saw me? No, sorry. Not when Marguerite is involved. If it was anyone else, I would totally pretend for you, but not with Marguerite. What? Pamela isn't angry. Oh wait, you meant Marguerite. And we got a lot of mommies in this game. Nope, I can't break my promise with Miss Marguerite. Now, let's go back to the store. Okay, give me a break! My mom's going to kill me! Monica is upset, but she isn't the owner of the store. 3 mommies! You'll be fine. You'll probably just get scolded a little harsher than usual. No! Oh wait, you meant Marguerite. Round body. What's that do? What does round body do? It covers HP each turn. Ooh! Ooh, I like that. That's a nice passive skill. That's like Victory Cry. Coincidence? I think not. Wait, why is the title My Girlfriend's No Longer a Book? Well, have I got the answer for you. Behold. Behold, Kippies! Our girlfriend! She's not a book anymore!
Alright. Plakta, I wrote it down.
I understand. Please, let me see it.
Behold, Mlakta! Yeah, we just made her human at the end of last stream. Well, we made her into a doll, but...
So, do you remember anything?
Oh?
Oh, yes, Sophie. I remember something new.
Really? That's great! What did you remember this time?
That ripple effect totally isn't worrying.
It isn't really much. It seems that when I was still human, my favorite food was stew with potatoes.
Oh, me too! I love curry! Yep, she's a doll now. She went from a bilf to a never mind.
I see. Huh?
Oi, oi!
Wait, that's all you remembered?
That's all.
Oscar has to start being in town more often to run the store. Also, Oscar runs off with Sophie to fight the forces of evil because she has him assigned to work for her. Yeah, we're kind of part of the problem, aren't we?
I see. So, you really like stew?
Gotta make curry for her.
Yes.
Oh, but still, it seems like you can remember things again, so that's great. We're making progress. Let's keep it up and keep getting back more memories.
Let's make some loving food for our girlfriend. Who's Stu and why does Plakta like him? Well, you don't have to worry about him for too long. He won't be around much longer.
Yes, please do, Sophie.
Also, maybe we should have stew for dinner tonight. Since we were talking about it, I really crave it now.
Yeah, let's make dinner for our girlfriend. Let's make some love-ing food for our girlfriend.
Me too.
Oh, we got the recipe. Eye of Mercury. Oh, huh. Okay, well, we can make that. Alright, let me just, see if we got any more events here. We got quite a lot of events, it looks like. People are moving around on the map a lot. They're moving, they're schmoving. We got an event with Harold and Oscar. I hope Harold isn't mean to Oscar, because he's usually very mean. But, like, everyone in the game is mean to Oscar for his weight. I'm getting tired of it.
It's finally over. I'm totally beat.
Yeah, still not used to this either.
Huh? Oscar and Harold? This is an unusual combination.
Please
to
don't
see.
be mean to Oscar.
Hey, Sophie. We just happened to have a meeting. We're on our way back.
A meeting? What type of meeting? Is this the MILF's aficionado club? Because count me in.
A meeting?
Representatives from many stores gathered together and talked about recent news and other situations.
That doesn't sound like my kind of thing.
Although there isn't a need to talk that much.
My mom was really busy today, so I had to go in her place.
And she wasn't even there. I was about to say if Marguerite was there, I might go, but she's not even there.
I didn't know there were meetings like that. Wait, did I need to go to this meeting too?
your shop isn't a member of our association, so you didn't need to go. You were never invited before, right?
I feel like Sophie doesn't know anything about what goes on in the town. MILF. Meetings I love running from. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's right.
I doubt that Oscar would be part of that club because every member would talk about his mom, true? Be like, why are you guys talking about my mom? And they're just like, Oscar, you're lucky. You're a lucky man.
It's a meeting for stores in a certain area. Not everyone is called to attend.
Your place is a little distant, so you're outside of the area.
Oh?
I didn't know. That's good, though.
The M in MILF stands for Marguerite.
By the way, what happened there?
I can't really say anything happened. It was all the same as usual.
The I stands for Ibis, which is Pamela's last name.
It's better if there aren't any problems. Anyway, I'm going now.
Alright. Well, at least he wasn't mean to Oscar. That made me happy. That was a low bar I set for myself, but I'm glad. The L stands for me because I keep taking L's. Wow, you really have no events, girl. Any events here? Jurian? Or Julio? I don't know how to pronounce your name. No events. Pamela? What about you? Yeah, the thing with this game is you gotta be warping around a lot to be like, hey, any events? Any events? Any events? So I'm sorry if that's annoying, but this is just the way I play the game. I'm constantly searching for new events. Look at this. Fritz. Fritz event. Fritz event. Huh? That's Leon and Fritz? That's an unusual combination. I wonder what they're talking about. That's surprising. I didn't think you were making your doll's clothing yourself, too. That's just called playing games correctly. I think it's best for the dolls I make to wear clothes I make as well. Oh, are they getting in a fight over Plakta? I see. I don't dislike an attitude like that. Reminds me of a story of a woman who was at the store with her teenage son. She picked up a fashion magazine and the son said, God, Mom, why are you grabbing something like that? Nobody wants to have sex with you. And then everyone in earshot confessed to undying love and lust for the mom, including elderly women. Oh my god. Just to flex on the annoying son. That's amazing. Oh my god. I heard you're a very skilled clothier. I thought you could give me some good advice about making clothes. I wish I had the confidence to do that if that happened in front of me. I do have the confidence to call people out when they're like... What's the word? Like fat phobic. I have called out multiple people on that, but never called out on anything on that. I guess I haven't really experienced a situation like that. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Zerx! Give me one moment. I forgot to grab a drink because I ran out of my Sprite. Let me just grab something from the fridge real fast. Alright, I got some cherry vanilla, Coca-Cola, some Coca-Cola. Let me just open this. Alright, and we're not using the bunny cup thing for hydrates today because of me holding on to my controller. Very good, very good. I hope you're having a good day, Zerx. I know, Barn. I wouldn't be surprised a couple of people never ever heard the sun. I wish I had the confidence to call someone a MILF in front of her son. Elio 2022. Listen, like, if the son's being mean, like, you know? Maybe I wouldn't call her a MILF, but I would be like... Okay, either way, it would be insinuating that, wouldn't it? I just did yard work and I feel great. Oh, nice! You relaxing and chillaxing after all that? Let's see. I think the basic ideas behind human clothes and doll clothes are the same. Did I ever tell you guys actually that when I was a baby, my mom didn't buy me clothes? She put me in Cabbage Patch doll clothes because I was that small that I could fit in doll clothes. Mom, some kids at school were calling you a MILF. What's that? A fact. Actual canon dialogue between Marguerite and Oscar. You need to consider what clothes are most suited for the individual, not relying on superficial flair. You say that, but have you ever looked at your clothes in the mirror? I see. So you need to think about what clothing would suit them best. Like, Fritz ain't even any better, but I do think that his, like, color theory looks a lot better than yours. Sorry, I know it sounds a bit abstract. You mentioned it and I found it odd, yeah. No, that helps. Your main occupation is a clothier. Am I saying that right? Clothier? And you're saying that. There must be truth to it. Next time I make clothes for a doll, I'll keep what you said in mind. Leanne's clothes have the flair and they fit her. Personally, anyhow. Yeah, you should do that. I will. Today's conversation has a valuable reference. Thank you. I'll see you again. Come back anytime. I just want to take the ladybugs off her hair. He was making clothes for his dolls, too. Fritz is pretty amazing to be able to do something like that. Any more events with you?
Come back.
Oi. Any events with you?
Like,
No? I guess the ladybug you? It sure does.
I refilled the...
Elio, this is a clothes design version of the conversation we were having about the coloring of my schedule a while back. Oh yeah, that's right. I was critiquing him on the color theory of his schedule.
I've restocked stuff that was gone. You can trade for them again.
You explaining color theory, me making everything hot pink because I desire it.
What we...
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Welcome. Which request?
Alright, let's report that.
Thank you very much.
I guess I would have got more money if I killed him with an electric item. I don't know what the conversation was, but I'm sure Barn was right.
Welcome.
Y'all never have any faith in me, do you? Alright, let's go see my husband, Logie, because he's the only one that has my back.
I've restocked on goods I ran out of.
Thank you. Thank you, Logie. Alright. Harold, you don't have my back, but I need someone to talk to. Harold!
What is it, Sophie? You're louder than usual today.
I wanted to properly thank you for helping with Plocta. Thank you very much for making Plocta's wind-up springs.
Oh, that. I was kind of in doubt and didn't think you'd actually manage to pull it off. I was pretty shocked when you brought Plocta over.
Yeah, but I was able to make Plocta into a doll because you made the springs. I'm really glad that I asked you to do it.
I see. You know, Sophie,
Yes?
I feel weird about this myself, but when I was making those springs, I was enjoying it a little.
Huh? Really? But you seem to dislike the idea so much. I think he's just a perfectionist. I think he looks down on his work a bit too much. It's because I know I'm very chaotic when it comes to coloring stuff. Yeah, to be honest, I had a lot of trouble making that. I was really annoyed. But there was still a part of me that was enjoying it. I mean, if you go back to look at some of my old schedules, they didn't look that good either. So I'm not the best house of knowledge for schedules. Harold seems the type where you tell him your problem and he goes, anyways. Yeah, he really is. I wonder why. I know I hate clockmaking. I love glock-making. Maybe you actually don't dislike clockmaking as much as you think? Those are stupid things. I absolutely hate clockmaking. Wouldn't Barn be the house of knowledge? It's the chin hair and dead eyes that give him that vibe. And just his general personality. I guess you won't admit it. But really, thank you, Harold. Sure. And we had to practically get on our knees and beg for him to make those fucking screws. Alright, let's make that new item we unlocked.
What should I make?
Unless I don't have the items for it. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Eye of Mercury.
What should I use?
Was this an equipable item? All I know is how to eat hot chip and lie. Okay, so none of these really have... I guess... Oh, this must be an event item, so it doesn't really matter what effect you put on it. Use an ingot.
Is this really which cauldron is best?
And then I noticed I was using the wrong cauldron. You guys see... Well, you guys can't see. You can kind of see the 50% behind me. So that's how much likely you're able to get like a big increase in the stats of your item. So we have a 50% chance to get a big increase. And I was using Teacher's Cauldron, which gives us 7% plus 7 to the chance of it. This is much better, even though you have a time limit for this cauldron. So when I was off stream, I was using this for crafting stuff.
Okay then, let's start. This is great!
Alright, let's see.
I think something good will happen. I think something good will happen.
You think something good will happen?
Is this really? Yeah.
I guess since this isn't really an important item, I guess it doesn't really matter what goes into it, but still.
Alright, it's done.
Knowledge on how to build Jango Fett's jetpack from Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones.
That's an Eye of Mercury.
Yeah, I wanted to know more details about materials and the items they synthesize.
If I recall, this item will allow you to properly gauge the quality of such things.
Oh? Must be an alchemy item for me to equip then, huh?
Yeah, now I'll be able to analyze and fine-tune my synthesis even more.
Oh? The Eye of Mercury allows you to see a numeric value for item quality. Oh, okay. Let me equip that. Oh wait, I guess it's just an automatic equip thing. Okay. Hope recipes. Oh boy. Where's the despair recipes? Idea from Kirchen Milk. Okay. So we gotta go see Mommy Marguerite then. Oh yeah, and look at her. She's at the plaza. You at church, Mommy? Oh, look at them. Look up Marguerite. The glasses will break. Her value is innumerable. Look at Plocta. You'll see infinite. Huh? That's Pamela and Mr. Horst. And Miss Marguerite is there too? I see. That's a difficult issue. When it comes to issues facing the entire town, we can't make decisions alone. Still, we can't just ignore it. It's true. Then we just have to do something about it. You're rushing too much, Marguerite. You were always like this ever since you were a child. Barn, what did the glasses say about her mommy level? It's over 9,000! Also, damn, Pamela and Marguerite knew each other when they were children? You have plenty of time to think about it first. Nothing will happen anytime soon. Yep, Pamela confirmed to be mommy. I suppose so. There's some truth to what Pamela said. We should think about it a while longer. You're right. I got it. I'll leave this matter up to you for a while. Yes, I'll take charge of the matter. It was good that we came to Pamela to discuss it. We always come here when we're concerned about things ever since we were kids. Side note, do you ever just like clench your fists lightly and feel your fingers pop? It's a beautiful feeling. I do that with my shoulders. I'll like move my shoulder like... Here, I don't know if you guys can hear it. You guys probably can't. But I'm popping it. I like the feeling of popping my shoulders. You're welcome anytime. That conversation was a little strange. And exactly how old is Pamela? She's mommy and that's all that matters. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we gotta talk to Marguerite, because we gotta get the milk from her. Fingers, shoulders, back, you name it. Sophie, there's a little tiny thing I want to ask you. Sternum? Break your sternum? Pop your sternum? What is it, Leon? Why are you saying it like that? Tell me, what kind of clothes do you like? Maid outfits. Huh? Why are you asking so suddenly? I like to pop every bone in my body. Back, tailbone, wrist, everything. Dang. I crack my sternum quite often. It is good, truly. Oh, really? Yes, but only once. No real reason in particular. I was just a little curious. Yeah, that's it. Clothes I like, huh? That's a hard question to answer. Oh, is she gonna make Sophie an outfit? You know, like what kind of colors or what shapes you prefer, things like that. I like a maid outfit. Colors? I like bright colors. I'm not really picky about shapes, but I like clothes that are easy to move around in. The first time I did it, it was audible throughout my apartment. Every other time I've been tamer. Oh, jeez! And I thought my back pops were loud. Ooh. It cracks along with your back when you arch it with your arms up. Oh, jeez. I see, I see. Anything else? What else can you tell me? Let's see. Also... Yeah, we're gonna get a new outfit, aren't we? I see. I got it. Thanks. No, I'm sorry I couldn't say much, and it was all over the place. The neck too, actually. Oh yeah, I like giving my neck massages and stuff, because my neck hurts a lot. I wanna, when I have money saved up, I wanna go to a massage place and just get massaged everywhere, because I feel like I need it. New outfit? I got the bunk redeem ready. With my preferences for clothing, will my preferences for clothes really be of any use for you? Yeah, it'll be super useful. Oh, really? For what exactly? That's a secret. Anyway, thanks again for your help. I have to crack my back often because I had an injury that didn't heal all the way. Oh geez, that sucks. I'm sorry about that, Zerks. Crack my back like a glow stick and rearrange my spine like Andrew Garfield has one time before. What? Nani-ya? That makes me even more curious. It's gonna make an outfit.
Good morning.
Okay, I gotta get some milk from Marguerite.
I restocked.
What?
Is this a thanks?
Yes, thank you.
Come on.
There we go. Yeah, getting milk from mommy gave me an idea. I wonder what that could be. Supreme hot milk. Let's go. Yeah, that's some supreme hot milk, all right.
Do you have some sort of a secret?
Watch Spider-Man on the way from my home, the newest Spider-Man movie. Twy, the game set itself up for that. Oi!
Maybe it's my strictly regulated lifestyle?
Oi! You still said it, Monica. What?
I see. What are you talking about?
Oh, Sophie. Corneria was just asking me about how to grow taller.
You gotta drink lots of that supreme hot milk. These bonks are for me, but I am visualizing it with you as my medium. Yeah, you better get bonked. How many bonks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god. Please tell me how many bonks you redeem, because I did 9 bonks. Let me know when you're done. And I'll spam them.
Taller? Yes, I thought Monica would know how. Oh, yeah. Monica's pretty tall after all. I'm kind of jealous.
13 plus the 9, you already did. Okay, so 13. Pretty sure he redeemed 100 bonks. Trust me, I'm good at math. You just want me to get bonked. Tall Monica.
Really?
Yeah,
very tall. Look
you're
at her
really
pants.
stylish, and you look picture perfect no matter what you're doing.
I really like her pants.
I wouldn't go that far. Also, I think your smaller stature is cute. I feel jealous about that sometimes.
No, you won't be jealous when you're working a job and you have to like reach for the fucking lids to the meal that you're prepping, and you gotta like jump and knock the wind out of your stomach because no one else will get it down for you, so you have to like go like woof. Yeah, you'll hate it then, Monica. Then you will realize. You just want me to get bonked? I mean, yes? Her eyes are up there. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
Wait, really? I don't think so.
Monica is so tall. I am sad to report that she is 5'4". That is not very tall at all. Wait, how tall are Sophie and Corneria? Very important question.
I suppose we all just want things that we don't have.
I want to see if I'm taller than them.
I guess so.
Anyway, I'll be going now.
If she's 5'4", Sophie is 5 foot even. Pretty sure we checked and Corneria is shorter than you, but I'll check. I hope I'm shorter than, or I hope she's shorter than me. I wanna feel a sense of superiority over someone for once in my life. Corneria is 4'9". Damn it! She's taller than me! I'll just have to make her duplicate a lot of items. It's fine.
Morning, and welcome.
I need you. Thank you. Okay, no new requests. Oh yeah. What's he doing? I see Fritz hanging around somewhere. Where's he at? Blacksmith? No, that's not Fritz. It's not usually on the street. At the clock shop? Harold, I'm here for a visit. She's also 4'10" at Atelier A19, whatever that means. Oh, that's the 19th game The Atelier series is weird. They label all their games with a number. I believe this is 17? And then, so that would probably be Liddy and Suelle. Harold, I'm here for a visit. Like, you used to be able to tell what series you were on by the numbers, but then we got, like, Lulua, which is, like, number 20. And then, like, the Verona games were, like, number 13. And then I think Sophie 2 is 23, and then Riza is 21 and 22, so now you can't use the numerical value for anything anymore, so I don't get why they give them numerical values anymore. Speaking of being tall, Rosalina from Mario is 7'3"? Damn! She's just slightly shorter than Lady Dimitrescu. Hi, I just woke up. How's it going? Oh, it's going good, Jackie. Good morning. I got work in a little bit, so I'll be ending soon. But I hope that you enjoy stream while I'm still here. Peppa Pig is 7'1". What? Mommy is just slightly shorter than Mommy? The mommy size difference. Huh? Fritz? What are you doing in a place like this? A place like this? That's pretty rude. Sorry. Well, you see, I was learning how to make wind-up springs from Harold. Just happy to see you till then. Thank you! Elio Laffy in the mommy verse. Huh? Wind-up springs? Yes, after seeing Plakta, I want to make dolls that move as well. See, now Harold was the one to make the springs. I came to ask him how he made them. That sounds like heaven. Yeah, the mommy verse. I gotta go there. Fritz here is a natural. He already learned the basics. It's the mommy verse. I was very specific. It's even better than heaven. Really? That's amazing. No, Harold's just really good at teaching. Not really. Well, anyway. Now you should be able to make simple springs yourself. I see. Then I suppose I'll go home and give it a try. If there's something you can't figure out, you can ask me again anytime. Yeah, I'll do that. Thanks. You know, for how negative Harold is, he seems to get along well with people. If only I was that fast at learning. Yeah, he's a perfectionist. Every event I see with him, the more I'm convinced the reason why he's so negative about himself and stuff is because he's such a perfectionist. He's got imposter syndrome. Huh? Was Fritz really that good at making wind-up springs? Yeah, he improved at a ridiculous speed. Who exactly is that guy? Harold's saying that much about him. He must have been really amazing. Oh, baby. Do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place. Oh, baby, do you know what that's worth? I just realized you were doing the song. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. Fritz is a really talented man. Any more events? No? Okay. Okay, I think everyone is in their designated area. So, let's go make that item that we just unlocked. Yeah, the Supreme Hot Milk.
Okay, what should I make?
Let's make that Supreme Hot Milk using Marguerite's milk.
What material should I use?
The Supreme Hot Milk? Okay, Curchin Bell special. Thank you for the hydrate. I need that hot milk. Alright, let me get some of my Coca-Cola. I'm reminded that my boyfriend hates that song because the radio broke one time and played only that song in the store. Oh god. I'm like that with Sweet Home Alabama. My mom would constantly play Sweet Home Alabama, and I hated that song. Blinded, that was an urgent hydrate. He's more dehydrated than the Sahara Desert. I need the mommy milkers. God, this song is so good. Fast use?
Okay?
Yeah, I gotta
Hold
get
your
that
next
fast use, baby.
Okay then, let's start.
Is there a way to get... Oh yeah, there is a way to get
This
both
is
of
going
them.
well.
Okay, let's go with
I
this
think
here.
something good will happen.
This
Alright,
here.
This is going well.
Oh, that's gonna mess up so much shit.
I think something
Okay,
good will
put that
happen.
there.
Is this really okay? Alright, I'll finish it now. Done!
Speaking of mommy milkers, it's such an amazing thing. You aheg out the milk while blushing. This is the best stream.
Wow, what great
Yeah, whenever
transfer.
anyone makes me hydrate now, I look like I'm doing an aheg out. Increases item power by a decent amount proportional to wait time after using item. Ooh. Lowers power equals stronger effect. Now let's
Is
do
this okay?
fixed recovery.
Okay, it's finished.
Yeah, look at that supreme hot milk. I've done it! My synthesis is complete, and I'm pretty pleased with it too. Me too. It's funny, I can't even think of mommy milkers at the moment because I'm thinking of a Zelda ROM hack where you discover that Zoras are milking Jabu Jabu. Their guardian. Ain't Jabu Jabu from Star Wars? And all the milk in Hyrule is from him and not cows like they think. Oh wait, Jabu Jabu. Wait, Jabu Jabu is that one boss from Zelda, actually. Depending on your choices after this revelation, you can get a bad ending where you are hung in the town square. What the fuck? What the fuck? Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time, not Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, you're right. Jabu Jabu is the giant fish. Their names are too similar. Are you perhaps confusing him with Jabba the Hutt? Maybe. Isn't Jabu Jabu the dungeon? Yeah, the void dungeon, right? Hold on. Let me Google this. Did I got the right monster in my head? Is it the one that swallows the bombs, or... Okay, it is the giant fish. Okay, it's the vor one. I was right. Inside Jabu Jabu's belly. I hate you for this, the void dungeon. There's always gonna be a void dungeon, I tell ya. It took a long time, but I finally completed the request. The request? For the stew? This room's a mess. Been doing nothing but synthesizing for so long, I've never noticed. Oh, you cannot kill me in a way that matters, Jackie. Shocked you haven't played Kirby on stream with all your vor jokes. It's only a matter of time. I definitely want to play Kirby 64 someday, because Kirby 64 is one of my favorite childhood games. Or Kirby Lost, the new one that just came out. What should I do? Maybe I could ask Monica again, or... Wait. She just cleaned up for me, and I did tell her how much I've grown. Yeah, and the Forgotten Land, that's the game. I can't go running to her again. Plus, I'm wearing these clothes now. I definitely know I would not 100% Forgotten Land, because it requires you to, like, do no-hit runs, and I ain't doing that. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror needs more love. Is that the one where, is that the one with Marks? If I'm going to wear Grandma's clothes, I have to do her proud. GBA with 4 players. Oh! Sophie trying to be independent. Monica! That's it, I've got it. Alchemy is just the thing when you don't know what to do. I use alchemy to make myself some cleaning equipment. Pretty sharp thinking. There's no time like the present. If I can pull this off, I'll be one step closer to being like Grandma. Oh, there's Monica, Momika. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Marks was in Superstar? I think. Let me see. What game was Marks in? Game was Marks. Kirby. I know I played the game he was in. Yeah, it's Kirby Superstar. Yep. I like Marks. Marks is a problematic fave. Monica, you don't want to go inside? I thought you came here to clean up the Atelier. Did you guys see what I did there? Favorite bread? Ooh, that's a good question. I like sourdough. But also, I really like, there's like this one, like, Japanese bakery nearby that does like, well, not nearby. It's kind of a drive away, but they do like these Hokkaido bread. Oh, and also melon bread too. Melon bread is also good. But I like Hokkaido milk bread probably. I think that's my favorite. Hokkaido milk bread. What can I say? I love milk. My room's a mess from all this alchemy. Better use alchemy to clean it up. Can't believe you mispronounced it like that. How dare unwatchable stream. I'm just being accurate to how the game says it. Atelier. No. Atelier? Yes. My favorite bread is Lin. Hawaiian bread's also really good. Bread is typically really nice. Ella likes MILF, I mean milk. Vor. It always comes back to Vor at the end. Sophie deciding to clean her atelier herself is a once-in-a-century event. You mean this is like a miracle? Exactly, and I'm sure it will be a key event in Sophie's development. I'm not sure about that one. She really wants to show how much she's grown, and as her friend, I want to help her. It always comes back to Vor. Is Vor that common in your everyday life, Elio? Yes. Monica? It has been an inside joke between me and my friends from antiquity, and it will continue to be a thing in my life. It's the one constant in my life. Sadly. Yamera! Joke. Oi, it really was a joke. Me and my friends would just make boy jokes all the time, okay? So, let's go home, Cornelia. I'll come back and see how she's doing again later. Very well. If you say so, Monica, but... Man, I can't wait to boil this soup. Soup's up, baby. Sadly, yes. It's been a thing since, like, 2015. Has it really been that long? Oh my god. Your friends would make Vor jokes while you said Vor truths. I'm not sure why, but I have a bad feeling somehow. Yeah, she's probably not gonna clean up her room. I hope it's just me overthinking things. Also, Cornelia is so cute. Look at her. My baby. My daughter. A living broom. Or making Broom-kun from Cinderella Phenomenon. Yeah, jokes. Why does no one believe me? No event? So no head? Do you ever get events, girl? Girl, I haven't talked to you in like forever. Hold on, let me give her an item. Oh, what item do you think she'd like? She probably likes tea, right? Librarians tend to like tea. I'll take it gratefully. Why does no one believe me? Where do I start? Just don't start. There you go.
Okay, what should I make?
Alright, let's see. Where is that new item we unlocked? Did I pass by it? Oh, there it is. Right here.
What material should I use?
Yeah, she's using alchemy to make a broom that does all her work for her. Monica's gonna get super upset.
Is this really which cauldron is the... Okay then, let's start. I think something good will happen.
You think something good will happen?
Yeah, this is good. This material goes here. This material goes here.
Oi. Ah!
Is this really okay?
I want some tea. I want some tea too. Testosterone.
All right, I'll finish it now. Done. Wow, what traits
Let me
to
see.
transfer?
Magician's wisdom. Ooh, okay. Let's do that. That.
Is this okay? Okay, it's
That
finished.
sounds good. Monica's gonna get super upset. I can't wait. My cleaning equipment is done. With this, I can clean any room. Sophie! Oh, Monica and Corey, what are you doing here? Sorry, Sophie, we've been watching you for some time. Yes, my favorite Atelier Sophie characters. Soapy, Plankton, Race Car, Jewel, Hair Owl, Corn, Leon, Power is on the Fritz, and DDLC Monica. Cause the Soapy is Sophie. Plankton is Plocta. Race Car. Who's Race Car? Jewel. Hair Owl. Is that Corneria? Oh wait, no. Corn is Corneria. Leon is Leon. Power's on the Fritz is Fritz. Monica DDLC. It's okay, I believe in you, tentatively. Oh, Oscar. Oscar is Race Car. Watching me? That sounds scary. It's not scary at all. We've just been monitoring your every move. All day and all night. Oh, damn. The way it zooms in on her, too. That much? I didn't notice at all. But why would you be watching me? What's so interesting about me? Well, Sophie, we've been seeing how much you've grown. You even invented some equipment to clean your room, didn't you? Yes. How do you know? We've been watching you very, very closely. We know everything about you. Where are Mommy and Mommy, though? Yeah, where is Mommy? That's what I mean about it being scary, Corey. Have you really been watching me that much? We have been watching you, but it's not like we know everything. But we've seen your ambition. We're very proud of you, Sophie. Your attitude does you credit. Come now, show us what you've made. Your new cleaning equipment. Oh, yes, of course. Here it is. This is a broom. Exactly. I call it the living broom. You don't have to do anything, and it'll clean your room up for you all by itself. I need one of those. What? All by itself? Yep. With this, there's no need to clean my room ever again. Pretty impressive, huh? What do you think? Shall I make you one, Monica? I'm confiscating it. I knew she was gonna get angry. So a Roomba, yeah. Huh? Confiscating it? But why? I worked hard to make that. A Roomba? You really don't know why I'm confiscating it? I'm disappointed in you, Sophie. Fine, my bad. How could I forget? Pam non-stick original cooking spray. Oh, Pamela. 6 ounce. And mesquite barbecue chips family size for marguerite. I thought you were making something to make cleaning easier, not something to clean for you. You have to actually do the work yourself, you know. So, like I say, it's confiscated. I don't know, like, if it's convenient, then why should I work, you know? It's just called time management, Monica. And I won't be coming here to clean for a while either. You need to think hard about what to do. I'll just make another one while you're not watching. Monica! Wait! Wait, Monica! Oh, she's gone. Corey, where do you think I went wrong? Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Wow, everything's happening today. My ride to work just told me she got in a car accident. Oh shoot. Are you okay? Holy shit. Why is everyone getting in car accidents today? Well, like, it was my cousin's car broke down, and then my ride got in a car accident? I hope your ride is okay, yeah. Jeez. Do I need to call your boss and explain? Let me just see if my uncle can take me real quick. Okay, guys, I gotta go ask my uncle if he can drive me to work. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, my uncle is able to take me. Okay. My uncle's able to take me. No worries. Okay. Yeah, wow, everything is happening today. Today is a cursed day to have work. I'm okay, car really messed up. Okay, so my therapist is okay. Her car is just really messed up. That sucks, but I'm glad you're not hurt. I hope they're okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're okay. Their car is just really messed up. It's good for you, but man, both people had issues with their car, yeah. Thanks. Once again, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. You can't predict these kinds of things. I'm just sorry this happened to you. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me get through this cutscene and then I'll end here for the day. Cause remember seeing my friend getting T-boned when I was the car behind him? He was fine though. Oh geez, that sucks. Car rolled upside down, holy hell. Yeah, apparently my therapist's car is like super messed up right now. I'd say the whole idea. Was it really that bad to leave cleaning to my tools? I don't think there's anything bad about making a tool that cleans up for you. You're just saving yourself time from having to do the work yourself. Well, most people wouldn't think of it. I see. I guess I should apologize. But you know, there are some things I'm just not good at. I did my best, but it's okay not to be good at everything. Everyone has weaknesses. But perhaps you should ask for help with those things. Like I asked for your help just before. I agree with you and Sophie. Thank you. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Like, why should you waste time if you have an easier, simpler, and more efficient way of doing it? Like, I get the whole, like, disciplining yourself, but you can discipline yourself in different ways. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, but we all support each other. Yes, so you should help the rest of us with alchemy, which is what you're good at. Yeah, come to think of it, Grandma said something similar. She said to ask for help if you need it, but in return, you have to help friends in need too. Thanks, Corey. I may have been trying too hard. I guess recognizing my weaknesses and asking for help is a kind of growth in itself. Yes, I'm sure Monica will forgive you if you apologize. Yeah, I'll go do that right now. And while I'm there, I'll ask for her help. I'll ask her to keep on cleaning up the atelier for me every 2 days. I agree, that's a good idea, Sophie. Good luck. Oh, hi there, Pikachu! Hello! How you doing today, Pika? Hello, Master! Hello! Oh, but there is one thing. Oh, that's not what I meant, Sophie. I think every 2 days is a bit much. You need to stop creating such a mess. You think so? I'll do my best. Alright, oh wait. Okay, so I guess that'll be it for Atelier Sophie for today, because I gotta get ready for work. I'm sorry I'm ending right when Pika comes in. I'm so sorry, Pika, but I was planning to end after that cutscene. But I appreciate you popping in. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you. Sorry for all the problems this stream. I had to go AFK quite a lot because of transportation issues. But thank you guys again for sticking around for this stream. I still had like a bunch of fun because Sophie is like Atelier games are one of my favorite games. So thank you again. And next stream we might unlock those new clothes that Leon was making, so I'm excited to see what our new clothes will be. As you told your therapist, you couldn't predict all of that. Yeah. I only was lurking anyway. Too tired to watch actively. Oh yeah. Get some sleep, Pika. Please get some rest, okay? I still had a lot of fun because you were simping over characters. Exactly. Have a good day at work. Thank you. I will do my best. And you guys have a good rest of your day too, okay? I'll see you guys later, alright? Be sure to eat, drink, take your medication, stay safe, don't get hurt, you know, all that good stuff. Be safe, alright everyone? Okay, I'll see you guys later, okay? Good night! Bye. Oh, so we're gonna raid someone.